in the team after a tough defeat in the first game?
I think we're disappointed, but it's playoff basketball, so you got to get on with the next game. It was certainly a winnable game. We're up 3 with a minute and change to go in the game. It's winnable. Anytime you lose a game like that, you're disappointed, but you move on.
Which is the best way to motivate the team after this
That won't be a problem.
Coach, fueling, maybe the anger of the team, the disappointment into energy is one of your main concerns, or also that won't be a thing for you two that are already ready?
I think sometimes you over-exaggerate certain things. You guys especially, you think too much. And by what I mean by that is the players, this is playoff basketball. Mm-hmm. So they're going to be ready. The second game is always tougher because they realize that if they get a split, they got to go into Greece. So you're going to see a tough team tomorrow night as far as Real Madrid. We understand that if they go up 2-0, they got a distinct advantage. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a game 5. So we understand that. So it's 2 highly motivated teams. You don't have to worry about motivation in the play. If you do, you got a bad team.
Now that you have go to EuroLeague playoffs, can you tell us some difference between March Madness, NBA playoffs, and EuroLeague playoffs?
Playoffs are great in all 3 areas you just mentioned. Fans are excited, the players are excited. Certainly there's a lot at stake. I really like the way the playoffs go to a Final Four into single elimination. I really like that. I think that's great. What I'm a little confused at, when somebody told me that next year could we possibly go to Greece or to Lyon, I think it is. I was confused by that. Lyon hasn't even been in the league 1 year, and you're giving it to a team that's never been in the EuroLeague, so I'm a little confused by that.
Coach, is there something in your mind that you have to change tomorrow?
Yeah, don't turn the ball over at the end of the game.
Okay. And something else, there's a lot of talking about the referees calls.
About the what?
The referees calls.
I don't talk about referees publicly because you can't. Like I tell my players, they think they get fouled and they start yelling at the ref instead of getting back in transition on defense. So you're not going to change the referee's call, and by me saying something about the referees now is not going to get me calls tomorrow. So I try not to pay attention to referees. They got a job to do. We have a job to do, and I don't concern myself about referees. I'll leave that to Olympiacos.
Coach, last 20 days you haven't been able to close out a game versus Madrid from winnable situations both times. Do you find a pattern in those 2 situations, or was the things?
I think they're both different. I think they're really good. I think they're really talented. I think they got great size, but I don't think anytime you measure statistics, I don't think 2 games you can measure a pattern. I think if you play a team 7-8 times and there's certainly a pattern, then you look at what you can change.
Yeah, but sometimes teams that haven't been successful or haven't been to the Final Four in the case of Panathinaikos for a long time have this fear of winning. Being in a winnable situation, it's the coup de grace for someone.
I have no fear. I have no fear of failure at all. I mean, that's the way you think. I don't think that way. And I'm not saying you personally.
Yeah, I get it.
Thank you, Coach.